video. I am so excited to be hanging out with you girls today. So for today's video, I've been reflecting a ton on 2023 and the things that I can do to really bring it back to basics, whether it's my wardrobe, my health, my home, my routine. I'm truly looking to continue to simplify my life. And as many of you know, I'm on a journey. I'm calling it my glow up to 40, as I am turning 40 this upcoming year, 2024. So I've been reflecting on the goals I set for myself in 2023. Then in August and my birthday, I had kind of set some additional goals for myself to really push myself to that glow up and to feel my absolute best. And on this journey and on this quest, because we are about 5 months into my journey, I have really been focusing on simplifying. So bringing in really intentional, mindful, and simplistic practices into my day-to-day life. And honestly, as I check in with myself, I really feel like I've been doing a beautiful job at being intentional, which at the end of the day, I want to feel good on the inside and of course on the outside. I feel like the easiest way to feel our best is of course to nourish ourselves from the inside out, but also to kind of take the weight of the world off our shoulders, which it seems wild that I'm saying that to you 2 days before Christmas when I'm filming this. When you're seeing this video, it is after Christmas, but I do feel like I've been kind of taking the weight off of my shoulders and just doing the best that I possibly can by simplifying and removing things from my schedule, from my life that just make me feel a little bit weighed down. So today I'm going to talk with you all about how I'm truly bringing my routine back to basics. And the one thing that I think I've been doing more than anything is I'm really focusing on my overall health goals. So for me, my health goals have been to start lifting heavier weights. And I've been doing that 3 days per week. Then 2 days per week, I've been getting outdoors in the cold, hitting at least 12,000 steps per day. And it is crazy. Oura Ring just gave me my annual review. I've had the Oura Ring for 3 years now. So I do have like a bit of an older model. I know a lot of people have become very into the Oura Ring over the last year. Mine is about 3 years old and I just had my annual review and I hit at least 15,000 steps, 362 days out of the year, which is absolutely mind-blowing, but I'm very conscientious about getting up, moving my body, and I feel like I just don't ever sit down. And the days that I do, my computer's behind you, the days that I do sit down and I am at my computer, I'm really mindful about scheduling breaks in my day to get outside and to be outdoors and to move my body. And boy, oh boy, has that done so much, not only for my mental health, but of course my physical health as well. If you're a subscriber, then you know I have been very vocal about my passion for walking over the last three and a half years. I mean, probably right before I got the Oura Ring, I would say. So about 3.5 years, I have been so passionate about walking and daily movement through walking, especially first thing in the morning. I always share my morning steps as I take the kids to the bus stop, and then I do a couple laps around the neighborhood, and I like to get in at least 6,000 steps before I start my workday. And from there on, it's really easy to kind of crush that 12,000 step goal. So for today's video, I'm going to talk you through my process of simplifying my overall outlook on 2024 and the things that I'm doing to bring it back to basics to feel my best as I go into this entirely beautiful new year. But then of course, as I'm approaching 40 and this really exciting decade, ask me again in August how I feel. But right now, I feel really proud of myself for setting these goals in August and honestly just sticking to them and crushing them. And not only the goals I set for myself on my 39th birthday, but the ones I had set for myself in January. Like, we've just been really rocking it. And sometimes it takes eliminating things and eliminating responsibilities. There was stuff that I had on my plate, Kaya and I both had on our plate at the beginning of the year that we were carrying for ourselves and for other people that I was like, it's not my job to take on the responsibility of the entire world. Of course, for my friends, for my family, for my community, I love that responsibility, and I take so much pride and value and honor in having that responsibility. But you know the things in your life that are weighing you down, that aren't adding value. I always describe it as faucets and drains, right? You know the things that are pouring into you, and so you don't mind carrying that weight. You don't mind giving 110% of yourself to that relationship or to that job because you feel so fulfilled from it, right? And then on the flip side, there are drains, whether that's people, projects, things in your environment that maybe just feel draining to you. And at the end of the day, if something is always draining you and not pouring in and adding value, it's time to reevaluate. And I feel like I did such a good job of that this year because I feel at ease, I feel confident, I feel comfortable, and ultimately I recognize that I have limited time and I want to provide value to the people and to the things that I love, and that includes each and every one of you. And so I need to have the time and the mental space to do that. So that was like a huge moment for me this year. And so I'm feeling really excited moving into 2024, and I cannot wait to have this beautiful journey with all of you. Well, you all know that I love nothing more than a healthy baked good or a snack that you prepare on the weekends. I love all those things. I still participate in those activities. I always will. But I have to say that sometimes just scooping out some Greek yogurt with fresh fruit on top and a drizzle of delicious honey makes the most amazing and simplistic snack ever. And so this is raw local honey. My dad's friend is actually a bee farmer, so we get tons and tons and tons of beautiful, delicious, raw local honey. Like, we go through one of these jars in a week. I'm gonna drizzle that on top with my strawberries, my kiwi. I'm also going to put some chia seeds, some hemp seeds, some ground flax seeds, because that's what we do around here, and enjoy a back to basics, nutrient dense, delicious snack. Okay, I also added a few raw cacao nibs. That little extra crunch with the chia seeds. So simple, so easy. A ton of healthy fat, a ton of healthy protein, obviously, because we use a Greek yogurt. Antioxidants, rich in fiber because of the kiwis and the strawberries. Perfect snack. Easy, simple, delicious, satisfies my sweet tooth, and the perfect snack. So when I talk about like back to basics, health, wellness, leading a healthy lifestyle, there's so much that goes into it that's outside of the kitchen, more than the healthy snack that we just enjoyed. I talk about this quite frequently, but it also includes your space. So you just saw that I was washing up some new sheets that I had gotten. They're organic bamboo sheets. I will have them linked for you in the description box down below for our guest room. But enjoying a tranquil, clean space is really important to me. And if you have watched any of my content or you're a subscriber of my channel, then you know that we like to keep more of a minimal space. For me, visual clutter can be extremely overwhelming. I know that everybody's home and everybody's style is very different. But over the years, I have realized the less stuff that I have around equals the less stuff that I have to pick up. And so I find that having less, higher quality, nice things, less kids' toys, less books out. We definitely do have a ton of toys and books. We just rotate them frequently from upstairs to downstairs, and we mix things up. But having less things and having high quality, nice things, and I say this all of the time, high quality and nice doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be extremely expensive. But having these items is really important to me. And so when I'm focusing on my wardrobe for the year ahead, and I'm focusing on our decor and maybe even new measuring spoons and cups and plates that I bring into our kitchen, the likelihood of that is slim to none. But I'm just saying, like, I don't buy a lot of new kitchen accessories. You guys very rarely ever see me do that. I don't buy a lot of new home decor. Of course, seasonally for Christmas or fall or Halloween, I might get a few new stems. But as I said, it is 3 days before Christmas when I'm filming this right now. And once the season is done, I will put all of this down next week when you're seeing this current video, and we will go back to more of our minimal style of home decor. And I don't feel the need to rush out and buy more things. So if you've been here for a while, then you know my overall feelings on a less is more approach, whether that is the amount of things that you have in your home or the amount of supplements you take or the amount of recipes that we try to master. I think that we can really overcomplicate things, and it gets us in a position, and unfortunately it puts us in a frame of thinking that we can't do it. We don't even know where to begin because we have overcomplicated it so much. And that's why I always say, like, if we can do greens with 2 meals per day, we can do that through a smoothie, maybe a salad at dinner. We can choose whole natural foods in as close as we possibly can to their natural source. We can eat clean 80% of the time. I prefer cooking at home as often as possible. But of course, when I go out, there is zero guilt around anything that I consume. And so I think when we can have this mindset of a really balanced approach and just trying our best at home, it can give us that relaxed feeling when it comes to health and wellness. And so another thing in 2024 that I'm going to be sharing with all of you a lot more is my supplement routine. I used to do this a lot in the past. I would share with you my supplement stacks I would take in the morning, the afternoon, and the evening time. And I still do take all of those stacks, but I have to be very honest with you, and I've even been sharing this with my clients, is that I have worked on refining my supplements and also sometimes taking the weekends off completely from many of them, because I think it's important to kind of pull everything back to see what's actually making an impact and making a difference. I have so many girls that come to me, whether it's my one-on-one clients, the girls in my group course, Moms Need to Be Healthy Too, or those of you that are members of Living Well, come to me and you're like, I'm taking this, 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 and this. And I'm like, well, what are you taking that for? And you can't even remember why you're taking a particular supplement. So sometimes I think it's a really good idea to remove everything and slowly integrate back into your routine these supplements and see what's actually moving the needle and making a difference. And that's when we can become really strategic instead of adding everything that we see somebody else benefiting from. One, we can take a peek at your lab work, which is something I would love to do. If you want to become a one-on-one client, we can take a peek at your lab work, find those gaps, and plug in really strategically what you need. Also, anecdotally, our bodies do communicate with us on real-time feedback and tell us what we need. Or 3, we can take a look at our lifestyle and see, maybe there's certain areas based on the season, based on our season of life, on what we may need to add back in. But there are some supplements that I definitely take on a daily basis that I recommend everybody take. You know, of course, the standards, the vitamin B12, the vitamin D, a multivitamin. Those are things that you will hear me talk about regardless of whom I'm speaking to. And on that list, of course, is magnesium. And not just any magnesium, but the magnesium from Bioptimizers. So where the magnesium breakthrough differs from any other magnesium on the market is that it does have all 7 elemental forms of magnesium. So we often think about magnesium for sleep, which I swear by this magnesium for sleep, and so does Kaya. Whenever we're running low, I'm like counting the amount of magnesium we have until I get another shipment or I place another order, because it is a supplement that I take every single day without fail. But we often think about magnesium for sleep, and while of course there are forms of magnesium that do help us get our best, most relaxing, efficient sleep, there's other magnesium for cognition, for energy, for relaxation, for digestive health. So I use the Bioptimizers at 3 touch points during my day. In the morning, I take one for cognition and for energy. Secondly, I take one in the afternoon for a little bit of relaxation before the kids get off the bus, to help me kind of unwind and bookend my day, because I've been working and running around right up until they get off the bus. So I like to take a break, make a cup of tea, and take a magnesium breakthrough. And then likewise, I take between 2 or 3 before bed. I always take 4 of them per day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and 2 before bed. But if it's been a really stressful day, a stressful week, or potentially I know I could use a bit more rest, I will take 3 before bed. And unlike a melatonin, it's not going to knock you out, but you will get unbelievable sleep. I've been measuring my sleep on my Oura Ring for 3 years. And once I started taking the magnesium breakthrough, I increased my sleep efficiency by 30%. That is absolutely unheard of. I changed nothing else in my diet and my lifestyle, my routine leading up to bed, only this product, and I get 30% more deeper, restful sleep. So to me, that is life altering, and which is why I will never be without this product. But when I think about 2024 and wanting to move into this year with ease and bringing things back to basics, I know, because magnesium is needed for over 300 enzymatic properties in our body, that this is an essential for me. And especially as we move into these cold, dark months, we actually can't synthesize our vitamin D without magnesium, which is why I take 1 of them in the morning in conjunction with my D3K2. So the necessity for magnesium is greater than ever as we're talking soil depletion, monocropping, industrialized farming. We're just not getting access to these minerals like we used to. So supplementing with a product like the magnesium breakthrough is absolutely a necessity. I grabbed the kids and we quickly ran over to Costco to get a few things. This isn't a full Costco haul. I have many of those on my channel, which I can link for you up in the cards as well as the description box down below. But these are just like a few quick things that we needed. So of course, a pack of Waterloo. Then I grabbed some more 100% cherry juice. If you watch any of my videos when it comes to sleep, deep restful sleep, I love to give my kids 1.5 ounces of tart cherry juice in the morning as well as with dinner. And it's also a really great way to get in all their vitamins and minerals if you mix that with a Waterloo. Then we were out of organic extra virgin olive oil, so I grabbed 1 of those. I got some of the Mickey Mouse apples, some organic green beans, organic celery, organic bananas, some avocados. I need these for a holiday recipe that I'm making, these little mini peppers. So I grabbed that, a 2-pack of toothbrushes. One is for Kaya for Christmas, but it's honestly just the best deal to get it at Costco. So I just grabbed this one. Then I am going to be doing a ton of baking, holiday baking, and baking over the holiday break for the new year. I have a bunch of new recipes that I'm testing out. Typically, I get the Vital Farms pasture-raised eggs, but I don't have a chance to make it over to Whole Foods, so I just grabbed the organic eggs from Costco. Then I got the 3-pack of cucumbers, organic spring mix, some organic Greek yogurt I shared with you guys earlier. Some of my favorite snacks right now do have Greek yogurt. Also, I've been adding it to the kids' smoothies, as well as many of our baked goods, just for a little bit more of a heartier baked good for them lately. A 2-pack of the Canyon Bakehouse gluten-free bread, of course. Then with the entertaining that is coming up, I just grabbed these salad starters. I don't use the dressing that goes with them, but I like to take these and mix it with some spring mix and some butter lettuce, and I just find that it really bulks up the salad and it cuts my time in half. I'll also add the fresh cucumbers, the avocado, some celery, all of my fresh veggies, but I just like to have these on hand to kind of bulk up my salad. Then I do have a bunch of grass-fed ground beef in the freezer currently, but I did need to have one thawed, so I just grabbed a 3-pack of the ground beef from Costco. Typically, I get the grass-fed beef patties, but they did not have them today, so I just grabbed this. So just a quick Costco trip to get all of the necessities. Again, keeping it simple makes it really easy to throw together some quick and easy meals. I want to thank you all so much for watching. And when you're watching this video, it's right before the new year. And so if you're seeing this before then, I hope you have a wonderful and beautiful new year. I am so excited for 2024. We have some incredible content coming your way. I really sat down a few weeks ago when I got back from vacation from Disney, and I used that time to clear my head, and I wrote down a ton of fresh and incredibly motivating video ideas and topics. And I genuinely am giddy and so excited to bring them all to you. So I cannot wait for what's to come in 2024. And more than anything, I want to thank you all so much for your support in 2023. We just reached 20,000 subscribers today when I'm filming this video, which is absolutely mind-boggling to me that there are 20,000 of you here in this community choosing to be part of this journey. Please know how unbelievably grateful I am for each and every one of you. And I cannot wait to continue to bring you more inspiration and health and wellness motivation to help you feel your absolute best. And if you like today's video, you can let me know by giving it a big thumbs up. And now the subscribe button is right over here on the screen. Give that a click, that way you don't miss a single video. And I hope to see you back here next Thursday.